watching it, I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on in the classroom and what is going wrong. Do we have sound? No.
It's all right.
Just make it
Go
louder.
ahead.
Make it louder.
Go to the
Oh,
computer.
this is us.
It's okay, just play.
The computer. Yeah.
Where do I go?
To the side, yeah.
Right
Right
there.
there.
That right.
Yep.
You're not gonna get in trouble. I'm hungry. You. What do you got?
Eita, questão.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Teach. All right, look. Here's the deal. I've got a hangover. Who knows what that means?
Does that mean you're drunk?
No. It means I was drunk yesterday.
You're an alcoholic.
Wrong.
You wouldn't come to work hungover unless you're an alcoholic. Dude, you got disease.
What's your name?
Freddie Jones.
Freddie Jones. Shut up. Point is, y'all can just chill today. We'll start on this crapola tomorrow. Yes, Tinkerbell.
Summer. As class factotum, first I'd like to just say, welcome to our spring.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions about our schedule? Because usually now instead of teaches vocabulary. Then gives us a pop quiz. Then she'll split us up into our reading groups. Track B's for
Okay,
your
hey. Miss Dumbbum ain't your teacher today? I am. And I got a headache and the runs. So I say, time for recess.
But Mr. S, the poster chart's over with performance. We get gold stars when we master the material covered in class. How do we get gold stars if we just have recess?
What are these black dots here?
Demerits.
What kind of a sick school is this? Hmm?
Okay, so who can tell me what was going wrong in that classroom? Everything. Whoa. Pick one or two examples. Can I have someone quickly share what they think?
He had no plan. He was just like, do whatever you want.
All right. What else was going wrong?
He was drunk last night.
And you told the students that. That's also going wrong. All right. Awesome. So.
But it was good that they knew what they were supposed to do. You know?
Yeah, true. They had their routines out. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to have a well-managed classroom and how to have your classroom ready.
All right, so the objective today is, I wrote it down here, so can anybody volunteer to read these two objectives?
Students will be able to identify how to run a well-managed classroom, and students will be able to explain what makes a classroom ready.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Erna's handed you guys out a guided note sheet. So if you just want to follow along and take notes, that they will be useful later. All right, so the first step to having a well-managed classroom is to stop blaming demographics for low student achievement. This is not an excuse. So things such as race, culture, socioeconomic status, their first language, you need to stop blaming these demographics if your students aren't achieving. Effective teachers have great classroom management skills. They teach for lesson mastery and they practice positive expectations. So just a little note right there. The number one factor governing student achievement is classroom management. So obviously learning about how to manage your classroom and adding on to procedures that we learned about before is very important to running a well-managed classroom. All right, so this is a quote, and it is the teacher, what the teacher knows and can do that makes the difference in the classroom. Another good quote. Nathan, can you read this for me?
Sure. Effective teachers manage their classrooms. Ineffective teachers discipline their classrooms.
All right, can somebody tell me what they think the difference between managing and disciplining in your classroom is?
In our chapter, it said you manage a store, you don't discipline a store. So managing is like, just make sure that people are on task, whereas disciplining are kind of like reprimanding the classroom.
All right, awesome. Thanks for sharing. All right, so one of the great things about having good classroom management is consistency, and your students want consistency or routines in their education. So disorganized teachers send kids into orbit. These teachers are only focused on presentations, lesson lectures, worksheets, videos, activities, and never management. So the definition of classroom management, can I have someone read this for me?
All the things the teacher says to organize students' space, time, and materials is so that learning can take place.
All right, and so the quote says, "The aim of education is to provide children with a sense of purpose and a sense of possibility, and with skills and habits of thinking that will help them live in the world." So what I get out of that is that education not only teaches them like science and math and all those things, but teaches them life skills that they can take into their everyday lives. So classroom management can also be used in daily life as well. All right, so classroom management skill includes classroom management skill includes the things the teacher must do toward two ends. The first part is foster student involvement and cooperation in all classroom activities, and 2, establish a productive working environment. So the effective teacher, just as an overview, 1, works on having a well-managed classroom. 2, establishes consistency in the classroom. 3, has students working on task. And 4, has a classroom with little confusion or wasted time. Does anyone have any questions? No? All right, okay.
Alright, so now you guys have the color on the paper, right? The smiley color. So I want you guys to be in your group based on the color that I give you in the paper.
Orange.
So there you go. Go, go.
They're posted, so the colors are posted around the
Color
room.
posted over there, blue's over there.
Sorry.
Okay, so as you guys, so you guys go to your groups already?
All right, is everyone in their groups? Yeah?
So everyone's in their group? Okay. So right now we're going to learn about how to have your classroom ready. Okay, so the objective of this chapter is a teacher ready to maximize student learning and minimize student behavior. Can somebody read the quote, the small quote here for me? Eva?
All letters are one before they are taught.
Okay, so I want to emphasize the 3 words in order to have a classroom ready, is that prepare, prepare, prepare. So its readiness is the primary determinant of teacher effectiveness. Can anybody tell me why is it important for you guys as a teacher to prepare? Why I emphasize 3 important words which is like the same. Prepare, prepare, prepare.
Because it's the most important thing that teachers should do is to prepare. It's not that class should be like chaos.
Good. Anyone else?
If you're not prepared, you're not ready. You're not ready, and so the students are going to relax.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard that your lesson is going to be as good as your preparation.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. And when we're not ready, when teacher is not ready, the whole lessons in class is not going to be successful. So what to prepare? So first is effective work. The second is maximize relationship with students. And the third is create an organized and safe classroom environment. So effective work we can do in groups, like right now, put you in groups and give you a task to to do some assignment. And maximize relationship with students, it's maintain your relationship with your students and understand what they need. And create an organized and safe classroom environment is basically like create a good feelings for your students while you're teaching them. And remember, a teacher's discipline problems are directly proportional to the teacher's distance from the student. Is anybody agree with this statement? Or everybody agree with this statement? Anyone disagree? Why the teacher's discipline problem are directly proportional to the teacher's distance from the students? Why do you guys all agree with this statement?
Well, does it make students feel good about themselves or about the teacher or anyone that's just like yelling at them all the time, you know? So they just become a mean teacher instead of like someone they can trust.
Yeah. So I think we go to the
Yeah.
group. Now we are going to do the activities for you guys.
Alright, so I'm going to hand out each group an assignment, and so we're going to do a little role play. So the directions are at the top, and yeah, each group will present after. So you'll have about
2 minutes.
30 seconds to a minute to write it out, and then we'll present it. Alright.
We will just talk about it and then do it.
Your writing all that actually consists of a scenario in which the teacher has a prepared classroom for students. Each person in the group must have.
So Cailey and I will just walk around, and if you have any questions or anything to ask,
Role play about teacher.
You will be
Sitting in front of the class.
So what scenario do you want to not
maybe you guys understand the assignment, and you guys understand the assignment.
like raise your hand, like clean your bathroom, my pencil broke, or like I don't know, like little things like that. Like I don't have paper. Where are So while I'm teaching, you have to be or I don't know, like that's but you're okay, how about like 30 more seconds? Okay, who needs a little bit more time?
Are you guys all done?
Yeah.
All right, so the red group will present first, and then second, third, fourth, and then the last one. Okay, so start. Who's going to be the?
Okay, I'm the teacher. They're the students. So
Blah 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 blah. Learning.
Yeah, to the bathroom, please.
I don't know. Is there someone already in the bathroom? Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
My pen is broken.
Ask someone else for a pen. Blah 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 blah.
What you talking about?
okay. Next group. Orange.
Today we're going to learn about how to manage plants. Okay. Let's see. What did I manage plants? We're gonna.
You too.
Okay, let me think for a while. Okay.
We haven't switched on a bug.
Not prepared. Okay, the blue one.
Okay, students, I'm really hungry. Can you get me food, please?
You should have eaten at home.
Isn't it? I have no time. Please get me food.
When are you supposed to learn today?
I'm just hungry. I needed food, please.
Yes.
Good example or bad example?
Good, whatever.
That's all right.
Okay,
Teaching.
Ah man, dang, we didn't really do much. But
That's alright.
alright class, so right now we're gonna go over math homework, so if you can go switch assignments and then I'm going to correct it by. Yeah, go together as a class, we'll go over the answers. So 1 plus 1 equals da 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 da. Okay. Now you can switch papers back there. I don't know. It's hard.
No, you didn't. Alright, welcome to class, you guys. Today we're going to do these three things, okay? So we're going to start with our reading, so get out your reading books, and we're good to go. We're going to read, and then we're going to discuss our story. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Alright, awesome you guys. Thank you so much for participating. I saw a lot of good examples and scenarios. So just to provide you guys with some sweet recognition, we have some candy we're going to pass out. While we pass out our candy,
Okay, before you pass that out, if anybody needs to leave right now, because it's 5, go ahead. Don't pass those out. You guys leave first if you need to leave.
if you don't, then we'll be done in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So we're gonna watch, okay, so I want to take this and connect it a little deeper. So being prepared and well managed is great for in a classroom, but these skills can also be taken into your everyday life. So we're going to watch a little Mormon message, and I want you guys to think about how preparing and managing your own life can help you when trials and afflictions come your way.
what would be the ideal gift that members worldwide could give him, he said without a moment's hesitation, find someone who is having a hard time and do something for them.
All right, I guess it's done. Okay, we'll just stop there. All right. So, can I have just someone share really, really quickly what they think, how they can manage and prepare their own lives to face trials? What's one way that you learned from the video?
Pray.
Pray. Not life. There you go. Amen. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.